What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We are here another day, another opportunity to talk these Cowboys, man. We approaching the halfway mark of the season, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second. Okay, cool. Yeah, we approaching the halfway mark of the season. Yeah, man. A lot should be going down, and a lot will be going down. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, we got to get into this Bears thing, man. It's a little, this game it's a little different, y'all. It's a little different feel to it, different vibe to it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? People coming in thinking that we should handle business, which we should. We should. But just like it can happen any day, any week, any time, any given Sunday. Pay your dues if you win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me send this off and we're going to get straight into it. Time to, okay. That's fine. All right, cool. Yeah, man, let's get straight into this thing, man. So what I had did was, man, not only did I go back and watch that Patriots game, I watched the Minnesota game because, regarding Minnesota, as far as the way that Minnesota attacks things and the way that, we are built, as far as, how Minnesota went about things is something similar to how, we should go about it. What's going on, Lo? What's going on? So I definitely went on ahead, man, and watched that Minnesota game, man. And once we get through this Chicago stuff, man, I got some things on my mind, man, that I really want to talk to y'all about, man, regarding this team, man. It's a little frustrating, man, but at the same time, man, it's just the cards that we was dealt with. So, but we're gonna get into the breakdown of this first because I'm pretty sure that what we're gonna talk about, is gonna be a little bit, and we're gonna break some things down. And then we also gonna go look at, man, some of the things, man, regarding Hankins, man. So it's gonna be a nice little, yes. Thought I'd do something a little different, man. Something that already has shown, but just use it as talking points. So we're gonna go ahead and just go with it like that. So, all right. So with that being said, right, the offense. Cody Whitehair is a good guard. The interior is, Tevin Jenkins, little, you know what I mean? He good, like, like the interior is the best, as far as, talent wise. Cody Whitehair is the best one on there. And then their tackles, the way that they play, they protect their tackles, with the way that they attack the defenses, they protect it because one thing's for sure is, also Justin Fields' legs protect the tackles as well. But, you're not about to see them just sitting in the pockets, and just dancing in there and just having all day to throw. It's just not about to happen like that, But with the offense, man, so look, the offense is mediocre. Let's just be real. The tackles is, if we allow them to hold the ball, they should be fooled. Whoever's going to be on Cody Whitehair, they definitely going to have to battle. You know what I'm saying? Tevin Jenkins, you definitely going to have to bring your lunch. and be physical, in regards to in the run game at least, But we want them to be able to pass. We want them passing more, because one thing's for sure, right? It's not no coincidence how the Bears is going to want to get out of this game and what the Bears have to do to be successful in the game. The Bears is going to have to run the football, right? Now, they running backs is decent. They got some solid running backs with Montgomery and Herbert. So they got some good running backs, y'all. So, it ain't like they got no bums, though. But it ain't like let me see out of all the running backs, man. I mean, it kind of just falls in line, man, with what we already done seen. They uh I mean, they for sure ain't definitely ain't better than no Joe Mixon. It's kind of like in line with what we already done seen, y'all. It ain't nothing too spectacular as far as, but that's gonna be the heart of if they're gonna have success against us is with their running backs, right? So regarding they wide receivers, man, let's just be real, man. Their wide receivers is mediocre, right? They ain't got, they really ain't got no playmakers. You know what I'm saying? Like Mooney has been underachieving, but people came with the number one expectations for Mooney, and he's not a number one wide receiver. But he's forced to be a number one wide receiver in that offense. But he's a complimentary wide receiver. Like Mooney with us would thrive. Like Mooney as our number 3 would thrive, right? But Mooney as their number 1 or anybody else's number 1, you get the results because he's on the number 1 corners got the attention on Mooney. So, I mean, what do we expect? I mean, I hope that we didn't expect, see, losing Allen Robinson, Mooney felt that. Because, regardless of, the offenses that Allen Robinson has been in, Allen Robinson just had some bad luck ever since he done left Jacksonville. But with that being the case, right, Mooney wasn't getting that number 1 attention. Allen Robinson was, because we know that Allen Robinson was the best wide receiver on that team. But now since Mooney getting it, now you seeing Mooney shut down and people getting disappointed. However, I would think that their offense would have been a little bit better, and I would have thought that Mooney would be a little bit better, but that's just not the case, So, definitely in the offseason, the Bears are going to have to address that wide receiver position all the way. But the tight end is probably one that, even though that he hasn't been playing and we thought that he would have a breakout year, the tight end is actually, pretty solid, but he hasn't been showing that, but he's something to keep your eye out on. So I say out of all the weapons to keep your eye out on, Fields, the tight end, the running backs, and I guess Mooney. I'm not too concerned about Mooney. I'm really not, I'm not even really concerned about none of their weapons. The only thing that I'm really concerned about, because we're gonna have Curse on Cole Kmet, is the running backs, the running game. Because one thing's for sure. They're gonna try to look. The formula. I'm gonna tell you what it is. What they're gonna do. The formula that Philly came with us is the formula that they're gonna try to emulate. Because they have the quarterback and the running backs to do just that. And yeah, they didn't got no Lane Johnson, but the interior. If you let that interior line, lean on you, they'll lean on you. One thing's for sure, the majority of, from what I've seen in them games is, it comes from behind that interior line, especially Cody Whitehair, Cody Whitehair is a pretty solid guard. So I believe that's Kansas State, if I'm not mistaken. Cody Whitehair, Kansas State. But yeah, man, Cody Whitehair not a bad guard, man. But yeah, man, so that's what's gonna be. That's just gonna be what it is, Both them guards, able to, help that center out, But yeah, interior wise, which we have been showing improvement, which Big Hankins has came right on time. That's what's going to be it. It's going to be our interior versus our interior. However, right? what we should do. What they gonna do? Attack that perimeter. Take advantage of our DNs being aggressive. Going out that left side, going towards that Fowler and that Dorrance Armstrong side, and you know, knowing damn near Leighton is probably gonna come late. Yeah, that's what they gonna do. Mm-hmm. They gonna see this is what they run, man. Look, this is what you're gonna get hit with. You're gonna get hit with that read option a few times, right? So they're gonna make sure that Micah Parsons learned his lesson against Philly. So you're gonna get hit with that read option, especially if they're able to run the football. You're gonna get hit with some play action, right? They're gonna do some slide protections on you. They're gonna have, they're gonna run some slide protections. They're gonna run some slide protections the opposite way. They're gonna run some naked bootlegs, right? You're gonna have to deal with that run game, of course, as we just said, right? You're gonna have to deal with some RPOs. And one thing's for sure, like I said, they're gonna protect them tackles. So what he gonna do? Get the ball out quick. I done seen a few times, man, where they run them wide receiver screens. So you're gonna have to be prepared for that. So if we coming forward, right, they're gonna get the ball out quick to try to use our aggressiveness against us, right? So, because for sure, with them wide receivers and with Justin Fields, the last thing that you should do is hold the football against us. Now, should we shut that offense out? We should actually, but is we gonna come and bring our lunch pail and stop this run? If we stop this run, it should be easy work, right? The real matchup is on the other side, to be honest with you, because our defense should overpower. Because no, the main thing since to this week is the success of that offense goes off of Fields' movement, not only in the pocket, getting him out the pocket, but his ability to scramble. You have to worry about his ability to scramble, because if we rush, not disciplined, he'll kill you with it, and he has a home run, he got a home run hitter about him, he'll take it to the distance, man. He'll break a 50-yarder on you, he'll break a 40, he'll break a 60 on you, so, don't just think, that you got a Burrow, back there where, yeah, he mobile, but he not gonna really crib nothing. Nah, Fields are cribbing on you. Fields want to get out that pocket. Fields want to test you. Now, in order for him to beat us, though, he gonna have to make some throws in that pocket, though. But do you really want to be scrambling with Micah Parsons and Law? I don't think so. I don't think you want to be getting too much out of the pocket. So what are they going to do? Slide protection. They're going to slide protection. They're going to do things to hold us up, RPOs. They want to hold that pass rush and take that what Philly did to us. They're going to do all that, y'all. They're going to try to hold this pass rush as much as possible because they know if you get in long distances against us, we're going to tee off on you. We're going to tee off on you, right? Let me write that down. We're going to tee off on you. So, I mean, pretty much, regarding their offense is pretty much simple. They're going to attack us like Philly. They're going to try to get the ball out quick, run RPOs, establish the run, man, and, take advantage, man, of the athletic ability of Fields. It's not really no mystery, to be honest with you, y'all. That offense has been, I wouldn't even say mediocre, average at best. That average has been porous. They didn't had a revelation going against the Patriots, but it's just one of them things, man, where every time you lose, it's like what Mickey Spagnola said: the more you lose, the better the chance you are of winning in this league. And so, with their poor play, they was due for an explosion like that. Now, if they explode like that's against us, then I don't care. The Patriots is just a struggling team. The Patriots ain't what the Patriots has been. So, if they do that to us, I'm a little concerned. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's the week before the bye. It's time to go ahead and close it out. And go in with a win, man. Rest up and get ready for the home stretch. So, Yeah, man, you got to go about this business. Don't be thinking about taking no trips. Don't be thinking about taking no Romo trips right now. Take your Romo trips, man, soon as the game is over. Don't be thinking about, what they be calling it, what they call it, y'all, a vacation. I don't want to hear about no vacation. I want a vacation or whatever they want to call it. No, you best to be keying in because we got business to handle. Because every game, especially with the style of play that we have, matters for sure. But yeah, man. So let's get into this defense, y'all. Let's get into this defense. Hold on, real quick. Hello. I'm on live right now. You good? All right. So with the defense. Now the defense is that's gonna be the good matchup. That's gonna be the matchup of the day. The defense is what keeps them in most games. The defense work hard and defense pretty solid, y'all. No lie, Now they will miss Robert Quinn, you know. So I guess that Robert Quinn thing, happened at a good time because they're gonna miss that. Oh, they're gonna miss that. Oh, they for sure gonna miss that. But Eddie Jackson, a baller, man. If Dak throw them little, if Dak is reckless this game, oh, Eddie Jackson gonna get about 2 on you, So yeah, man, you got to be responsible with Eddie Jackson because Eddie Jackson can play some football, you know. Uh, Jalen Johnson, he's been playing improved, not really tripping on him too much. But he's been playing improved, good enough, man, to, help that defense out. You got Roquan. And then you got, and actually, y'all, they front kind of solid, man. Man, one thing that I like, there's a dude, man. I think his name is Armon Watts, number 96. He's solid, man. I think he's number 96. He's solid, man. They don't move him. He just, of course, you want them going side to side like Ariana Grande, but 96 kind of solid, man. He's solid. Brady, go take it. Yeah. Hey, man. Shoot, man. What Tom Brady going through? If he valued his wife, if I mean, I understand, what I mean. If he didn't want that situation to be over, right? Let's say for instance, Brady didn't want that situation to be over. Man, the beating that he taking, boy, I bet you every day, man, that boy after the game be like, damn, I should have just stayed home, man. I'm thinking, man, we get ready to pick off where we left off, and man, we out here getting all these weapons, man, and we still losing, man. I'm getting woke up, I'm getting put to sleep like Jay Holiday, and then I'm getting woke up again, and then I don't know what to do, Giselle, she usually at home, man, to go ahead and massage me when I come home and usually have a home cooked meal. And I gotta come home, man, and I gotta either, if my chef ain't there, man, I gotta go ahead and make me an omelet after the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like number 96 though. I like number 96, man. He's okay. I like number 96. I had to train my eyes, man. I'm like, oh, hold on. I'm over here looking at 96 every time he in. It's just he was playing with some, at least the games that I was looking at, man. He every game, whether it would be the Minnesota game or the Patriot game, he made a couple plays in that backfield. He wasn't, he's not gonna do anything side to side. He ain't gonna give you too much on the pass rush end. But man, he's solid though, man. He's solid. Their whole interior D line is pretty solid, man. Like, yeah, man, they solid, man. They work together. I mean, it's good. You ain't gonna get no big names, as far you ain't gonna get no big names. Like they got Angelo Blackson, I think it's Muhammad Watts. you're not gonna really get too many big names on there, but you're gonna get guys, man, who plays within their system and playing some Chicago football. That's what you're gonna get with Roquan and Morrow. See, I believe Morrow was with the Raiders, I believe. Is he with the Raiders? Yeah, I believe he was with the Raiders. Or was it the Falcons? It was no, I think Falcons was Warlow. I believe Morrow was with the Raiders. Morrow ain't gonna really give you too much in the run game. Morrow is kind of like a smaller Leighton, you know. He's kind of like a smaller Leighton Vander Esch. You know, he a run hit type of player. Roquan is the stud. Roquan is the one that you especially got to get a hat on. You especially got to get a hat on both these linebackers, you know. So, you know, but we have the ability to do that. But yeah, if we get a hat, man, on Roquan and them and Morrow, man, it's gonna be some nice holes in this run game. Gonna be some nice holes. Like I said, you gotta treat they line, you gotta treat their D tackles, man, like you know, like the Lions, like we did with the Lions. You gotta treat their D tackles just in that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that too, man. Yeah, Zeke need to sit out because this is actually it's. I actually wrote that in my notes anyway. This is actually a Tony Pollard game. This is actually a game for Tony Pollard. You know, Zeke need to sit out through the bye. If he got to miss the Green Bay game when we come back, then he can go ahead and miss that Green Bay game as well. You know, it don't make no sense. They need to learn from last year. They need to learn from last year. Last year, man, Zeke should have sat some games out trying to be a warrior. And man, we didn't even need him to be a warrior, man. And yeah, man. So go ahead. If he got to take another week off after the bye, then he need to do just that because we need Zeke down the line. Now we're gonna miss that. Let me tell you something, especially with this defense, we're gonna miss them dirty yards because Tony Pollard ain't gonna give us them dirty yards, y'all. You know, I believe we got Malik Davis and TP. They gonna be doing it. You're gonna have to probably go see, and then I seen in the Vikings game, man, how they scored on a little jet sweep. You might gonna have to give Tony Turpin. You're gonna have to get Turpin some of the ball quick, and gonna have to use Turpin as an extension of the run game, giving the ball quick, see what he got, man. See about the juice. I mean, I don't and TP too. I don't even understand. Man, y'all gonna get my frustrations, man, out right now, man. I ain't gonna lie, man, because man, we gonna get into it. Let me finish this up, man, and we gonna and then we gonna get into this, man. But cause man, I got to vent, man. But we almost done with it though. But naked boots for Zach. I seen Cousins do that in the Vikings game and was able to get some good completions going on. You know, you're gonna have to, for one thing I see, they're not gonna get too many chunks, but one thing he's doing is they make you like work hard toward the field to see if you make a mistake, you know. And a lot of how Minnesota attacked them was throws to the sideline, throws on the perimeter, runs to the perimeter. That's how Minnesota attacked them. And I believe the end game was 20-12. So, we're gonna have to, so Dak is gonna have to be, a surge in this game. We're gonna need Dak a little bit more, especially, Dak Dak done came right on time. Let's be honest with you. No Zeke, Dak came right on time. This might be the game, man, where, even though we want to run the football, you might got to air it out a little bit more just to get up out of this game, man. You might gonna have to get Dak might have to throw that ball, man, about 35 to 38 times this game, man. We can't get mad, man, because Zeke mean that much to us, Tony Pollard, he suck at pass protection. And since the defense lost Robert Quinn, they're gonna have to bring the pressure, y'all, because they can't get no pressure. They ain't gonna be able to formulate any pressure, man, without Robert Quinn, man. They're not gonna be able to formulate any pressure. So they're gonna have to bring the heat. They're gonna have to bring the heat. And Tony Pollard, man, and as much as we love him running the ball, man, he's soft, man, and pass protection. So they're gonna pick on Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard's gonna have to be an excellent wide receiver, man, out of the backfield. Tony Pollard need to play the game of his life, man. Malik Davis need to play the game of his life, man. Because we're gonna have to get the ball out. Now if they don't bring no pressure, then this offensive line is going to give Dak all day to throw, because that's one thing for sure that they D lineman is not going to do. It's pressure. They're not going to pressure the ball. They ain't got no pressure. They ain't got no pressure players like that. They pressure players came from the perimeter. They pressure players came from Rob Quinn. Rob Quinn was pretty much all of that. Rob Quinn was the man in that, but Rob Quinn is gone. So you're gonna have to bring the heat, because you ain't got no dog like that that just demands coverage. As just him, you ain't got that. So play action gonna work. We got to establish that without Zeke, man. We got to, even though, like I said, we're going to have to throw the ball with Dak a little bit more, we still going to have some type of efficient running game, you know? So that's for sure, man. That is for sure. We still going to have some type of efficient running game, you know? But let me see. That was a T. Yeah, man, that's Turpin. Like I said, we're going to have to use Turpin, y'all. We're going to have to use Turpin more. We're going to have to, man, kill him more. All right, man, we in it now, man. I pretty much done gave you my little breakdown, and then look, man. Look, now that was venting time, man. So yeah, Zeke ain't playing. We're gonna find out real quick on how much Zeke means to us again. Kellen Moore, man. I'm gonna tell you something with Kellen Moore, man. It's like this, man. Do we even spend resources on yeah, 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 yeah. That's true, Lo. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. You know, Kellen Moore, right? They say that he a genius. Where? Where? Everybody, well, we could probably lump them in with the Bears too, because the Bears is horrible at this too. But everybody schemes to get their wide receivers open. But we don't. So, and I've always said, man, the wide receiver that Dak has been missing since he left is that Cole Beasley type, that one that's going to win quick, a good route runner, or a Amari Cooper type. That's what Dak needs. But as long as Kellen Moore is going to be our offensive coordinator, you need a wide receiver, man, who don't need scheme to make plays. You need a wide receiver that can damn near do it on his own, y'all. Because Kellen Moore, he ain't going to do nothing to get these boys open. Everything that CD and Gallup, there's no way. There's no way that Gallup should have ended that game with 0. No way. No way. There's no way that Gallup should have ended that game with 0. Now I know we won, but I'm thinking about the future, man. I'm thinking about the future. Kellen Moore, if this team doesn't do what it's supposed to do, it's Kellen Moore. It's Kellen Moore. And then we're going to have to say, and then this goes to Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, you wanted this man back because I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy didn't want no Kellen Moore. We got to be real. Mike McCarthy did not want no Kellen Moore. You forced Kellen Moore on you, and you forcing this junk on us. I don't get what these people are seeing. Kellen Moore should have been fired. I don't care if we've been winning or not. Kellen Moore should have been fired. He should be fired. He is weak. They say, oh, he's intelligent. Just because he's intelligent don't mean he's football intelligent, because he's very dumb football-wise. He's very dumb. Got to be real. It's very dumb football wise. I've seen no intelligence in his play calling. Everything that we have had success in has been just off the strength of our playmakers. Has just been the strength off of Dak. You know, we hard on Dak, right? Which sometimes is deservedly so. But when is Dak going to get a real offensive coordinator that's going to really help him go to the next level? Kellen Moore is not going to get this man to the next level. The reason why we view Dak as a capped individual is because he doesn't have an offensive coordinator that can bring out what we know that Dak can do. Is Dak a Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Drew? No, he's not. But to say that he can't do something similar to like what Josh Allen is doing, I can't believe it. I can't go with that, man. I can't go with that. I can't go with that. The way that Josh Allen has developed, I know Dak could do the same thing. I know Dak can do the same thing. And for Dak to feel like to us to feel like Dak is capped, man, I can't buy that because I know with a good offensive coordinator, I know Dak could do just a little bit more. I know Dak, will be more confident in running the football. It's like Dak just out there just playing pitch and catch a lot of the times, Kellen Moore has done nothing for this offense, y'all. Anything that has ever been done has been falling on the shoulders of Mike McCarthy. I know for sure Mike McCarthy been forcing this man to run the ball. I know for sure. I don't have to know that situation to know that Mike McCarthy is in Kellen Moore's ear quite often to force this man to run the ball. It's ridiculous. I don't even understand why Jerry and them is keeping this man on the roster because I'm pretty sure that Mike McCarthy, I bet you when it's all said and done, there's going to be reports come out that Mike McCarthy been wanting Kellen Moore done. He been wanted him gone. But Jerry want this man. See, we can get credit though with Jerry, you know what I mean, and Steven and all the moves that we made though, right? But bro, you got to be able to go all the way with your moves. You telling me that, especially on the last year of Mike McCarthy's deal, you trying to tell me that you can't just allow Mike McCarthy, man, to call these plays? Why not? He done did it before, and he can do it again. They talk about game managing. Man, Mike McCarthy just doing just fine chilling. And actually, we've been seeing a better Mike McCarthy because I'm pretty sure he has been taking on more responsibility regarding the offense. You see, they can get things past, some people, man, who don't really pay attention, man. But they can't get things past us, man. We see it. We see it. We see it, y'all. They're gonna have to get this thing together, man. They really are. And if Kellen Moore, man, if and just because we winning, don't mean that can't nobody get fired. Mm. Man, come on, Lo. Right. We was running on Tampa too. We had some success. Like why? Man, football, man. Yeah, man, there's some complex things to it, man. But football is very simple, man. Especially when you got the fundamentals down. It's very simple. These people been around the game all their life to be this ignorant when it comes down to their approach of play calling. How is it that Dan Quinn can come in his first year dealing with other players that he didn't come in with and change the defense around? And Kellen Moore then had three 1,000 type receivers and couldn't get past the 49ers. Make that make sense. You got Zeke and TP in the backfield with Dak Prescott and Dalton Schultz, and you couldn't get past the 49ers with that weak second. Come on, man. But he a genius, though. But he a genius. That's crazy, man. He need to go. He need to go. He really do. His scheme sucks. Now, I seen I didn't watch it though, but I've been seeing that they said that Odell Beckham has interest in coming to the Cowboys. Okay. I'm with that, But can Odell Beckham get some games in before the end of the year? It would be my question. When is Odell ready to come back? Can he get a couple games in and knock that rust off? Because he definitely gonna have to get, he's been out the whole year. So he's definitely gonna have to get some things. And that's the type of receiver, if we can get at least the Odell that the Rams was getting, that's the type of receiver that'll be able to make the plays, without scheme. That'll be a beautiful complimentary wide receiver. That'll be a beautiful wide receiver, man, that, we could throw CD a little bit more in the slot. Now, look, I'm not saying that this is CD's fault, but CD got some of the blame, man, in him not getting more. Yes, Kellen Moore, man. Kellen Moore is holding everybody back. We have to be real. He's holding everybody back. Facts. Facts, Lo. Facts. He's holding everybody back. The reason why we doubt some of our players is because Kellen Moore. And we've been rocking and we've been seeing Kellen Moore for some years now. So it's kind of ingrained in us that, man, these players ain't good enough. But these players are good enough. We're running the football pretty much, man, doing what we need to do, doing what we at will. Yes, we're not getting hella home runs. It ain't like Cleveland, and I got that film. I got that film ready to go, man. I'll probably drop that thing, man, either tonight or tomorrow. But you know what I'm saying? Look at the difference, man, with Cleveland and our run game, right? If Cleveland gets explosive runs. Yeah, Cleveland got good offensive linemen, but so do we. Cleveland running the ball with Brissett. Our quarterback is better than Brissett. Right? Our weapons, especially right now with the injury to Njoku, we have more. It ain't like we don't have no weapons. It ain't. Oh, Lord. Hold up. Hey, Loke, I'm about to make you a mod. Can you that spam stuff? Can you please knock that out for me? I'm about to make you a mod. Give me a second. Knock that out for me. All right, you a mod. If you could knock that for me, that'll be greatly appreciated. That'll be greatly appreciated. But yeah, man. It's crazy, man. What was he back on? Oh yeah, Odell. Can I get with them yams? Sweet Yams. Show me the way, cause I got bills to pay. They say, I know these yams are meant for me. Yeah. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Back to Odell, man. Odell, man. I for sure would take that. And I know Odell does have interest. And I know that Odell, man, especially like come playoff time, would do a lot for us. Odell just need to be here for the year, man. I wouldn't long term commit to Odell because um, Odell a little volatile, man. And do we have the offensive room to be able to handle somebody like Odell? No, not if we're doing a system. Because one thing for sure, it'll work this year though. Because Odell just want to play some football and he want to win, right? And he feels some type of way of not being a part of that Super Bowl with the Los Angeles Rams. However, right, just think of Odell and Kellen Moore for a full year. That boy explode, and you got nobody on that offense to be able to handle that situation. You have to be out there trying to have the defensive players and Dan Quinn try to talk to him. Man, come on, man. You can't deal with that. Can't deal with that. Can't deal with that. But yeah, man, Odell this year though, I would do it. They're not gonna go ahead. You know what I mean, man. Look, I believe the trade deadline is on the 1st. Like I said, I'm not waiting on James Washington to show that he can do something. I'm not about to wait on James Washington, yo. I'm really not. Because facts. Because James Washington, like I said, if James Washington couldn't thrive in Pittsburgh, at least as a secondary option, there's a reason for that, right? There's a reason for that. And so what makes you think he's gonna do it in his offense when your wide receivers is pretty much on their own and he ain't even scheming to get that man open? I just can't see it, man. I just can't see it. It's just that ain't gonna happen, man. So I will bring more talent in. I don't care who it is. It's crazy, man. I was thinking about this the other day, man, how they was talking about Jared Judy, man, and CD. Now they out here talking about it's a possibility you might be able to have both of them on your team. I would take Judy though. Judy would be something different. But then you got to look at it like this. You got to pay somebody. You have to pay somebody. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Probably get a vet wide receiver for temporarily, or one of them young ones, man, who can grow within the offense, man, and become part of the trio. Because one thing's for sure, let's say, for instance, Judy start balling. Now you got to pay CD, you're paying Gallup, and then you got to pay Judy. Now, Dak is the type of wide quarterback, as mentioned before, that he needs weapons around him. It's no mystery. We know that Dak without weapons, it's not going to look too good, right? It ain't, you know what I mean? He can't come out and win certain games without weapons. Ooh, that's understandable. The weapons that we got, it seemed like, that Dak needs more, because the reason why Dak, even though we have enough weapons to really do the thing, but why it feels like Dak need more? Because of Kellen Moore. See, a lot of people ain't gonna admit that, man. But I think Dak got another level. But you would never really get to that level because you don't have an offensive coordinator. You don't really have a coach that's gonna really get in his ear and tell him, yo, just throw the ball up to CD, pitch and catch. Yo, man, when it's time to do this, man, go ahead and do that. He don't have that in his ear. You got Kellen Moore just being so bland. Yeah, I had to do a better job of getting him the ball. Man, you didn't have these wide receivers, man, for years, man. You didn't have these weapons for years, man. You don't have so much continuity, man, with this offense, man, and you're still struggling, man, and knowing what to do. That means you're garbage. Means you're garbage. Yeah. Such a violent ass damn boy makes him change. Hey, I think Russell Wilson going through what Tom Brady going through. He having a little problem at home. He having a little problem at home. You know, and then and then they talking about I didn't hear the song though. Then they talking about Future made a song talking about he's still uh um getting real having some relations, you know what I'm saying, with that man wife. And you know Russell Wilson ain't the type to be able to take that mentally, you know. So I believe that he having problems at home. And I seen a little clip of, Marshawn and Richard Sherman talking about something like that. And kind of, they didn't talk about it specifically, but you could put two and two together, man. You see, they talk about putting outside distractions away, but in all reality, a lot of these players can't. Just like with Kelvin Joseph, I think Kelvin Joseph was going through things, man, because he had pressure from the outside, from the hood. Dealing with that situation, man, is you gonna take care of the people, you know what I'm saying, that went down. You done put yourself in a crazy position, I believe, you know what I'm saying, the hood was in his ear. So he felt, you know what I mean? Not to get into specifics though, but the hood was in his ear. That's what I believe. And I believe he had to deal with some type of pressure outside, now he's able to kind of focus more and play some football, you know. Hey, hey, she out here 1-2 stepping on the thing, huh? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he having problems, man. Cause Russell Wilson ain't going through all them injuries, man. They trying to get their $1 million. They trying to get their $250 man back mentally. I don't think it's physically. I think it's mentally, man. I don't think he's all the way there mentally. I honestly don't think that man is there mentally. I really don't. I really don't. There's no way that Russell Wilson, you know, he was kind of built for success, to a certain degree. Yeah, they got some injuries now, but you got Sutton, Judy, you had Javante, you had a cool little running game, but now they going through injuries, man. Now they going through the ringer. So and I thought the Broncos was gonna be able to do something. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Broncos was gonna be able to do something. Hey, ain't it funny how we go back to the practices that we had and we got punked, and then look how it was like getting punked by the Broncos was a blessing. Now look at us. You know what I mean? Establishing a run game. And this one I'm glad we talking about this now because that brings me to my next point. I've been listening to 105.3 The Fan, right? I've been listening to 105.3 The Fan. You know what's crazy? I've been hearing people talk about, airing the ball out more. We can't win like this. Bro, we come from airing the ball out 40 times and to keep up coming up short. We've been talking about this before the season started. We was like, we're gonna be winning ugly. A win is a win. A win is a win. All the times that we didn't air the ball, what success did we get from that? We were one and done. This style, they thought, can this style of play be sustained? Yes, it can. Your defense has depth. And as long as your defense has depth, that means you're gonna be fresh. Then yes, we can rotate this thing and keep it. And as long as you being able to establish the run, yes. Now, do we need to improve in the passing game? Yes. But we can't really put, something on that because we haven't had Dak the whole year. And then when Dak came back, Dak has got to know, you know what I mean? We using these 2 games to knock out the rust. I believe we're going to really know about this passing attack during Green Bay. That's when we're going to know about this passing attack and what needed to be done. Now, however, though, right? Do you want to just be like, oh, we're going to believe in Dak and be able to get some more offense and not make a move? I don't think you should. I believe that you should go get either one of these vet wide receivers that can be here for the rest of the year, or go get you one of these young wide receivers, man. Hey, look though, we talk about all this. You remember when I said, man, I didn't have no faith in Tolbert. I thought Tolbert was Terrence Williams at best. What's up with Tolbert? What's up with Tolbert? Why we can't bring it? Why Tolbert ain't getting no PT? He not ready, man. We in the halfway through the season, man. All that what we done through, man. It's time for him to flourish, man. All these rookie wide receivers, man. It don't make, because they talking about he was mentally ready to go. Okay, so why he not ready to go? Why? What's going on? Is they realizing he ain't good enough? I'm a bit. I look. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong, but I don't believe in Tolbert. I don't. I think that's going to, oh, man, when Tyron Smith, I mean, it's clear as day what we need to do when Tyron Smith, if who's able to get Tyron Smith back, it's clear as day what we need to do. Put him in that left tackle, throw Tyler Smith at guard, and your offensive line is cold. Your offensive line is cold. Because if it don't work out, you can go ahead and throw Tyler Smith back at left tackle like it's nothing. We do need to go get another guard, though. Regardless, we need to go get another guard. Regardless, we need to go get another guard. That's mandatory. That's mandatory. You know? And Neville Gallimore out here getting healthy scratch, man. I knew, I knew it was something about Neville Gallimore, man, that never moved me. I'm like, man, I don't see what everybody see with Neville Gallimore. I never did. And I'm an Oklahoma fan, and he been doing everything. He hot, cold. Tristan Hill beat him out. Man, I got the videos when I said, man, hey, man, I think that Neville Gallimore should be the odd man out if you had to move somebody. And what do you know? What do you know? But look though, Loke, right? I'm willing to put him in. I'm willing to see if he could be that third wide receiver. And when he's in, go ahead, throw CD or Gallup in the slot. I'm willing to see. I want to see. You know what I mean? I want to be either prove right or prove wrong. I don't want to just be wait till next year. We're not in the wait till next year mode no more. We need to be all in now. Because this team, it'll be a travesty to waste this defense. It'll be a travesty to waste this run game. All because of your outside weapons? Hell no, man. Man, we need to go pull the trigger, man, and win now. You said, they said that, let's pull it up. They said, man, that this man, number 90, is going to help this run defense out no more. They said that we is run heavy, that we will be playing defense, and that they acknowledged that we needed better run defense. Yes, so they said that D tackle is going to be the answer. They said that Damon Clark is going to be the answer. I'm fine with that because I believe that Damon Clark is the answer. And I seen something talking about that man out here running 21 miles per hour over. Oh my God! If Damon Clark is moving like that, oh my God! If that man moving like that, and he's pretty good and he's solid, like he's solid in the run game. Man, if Damon Clark is a linebacker that we missing, oh my God. If they don't make a move, that tells us everything we need to know. They said Damon Clark is that guy. He's that guy. And I believe he's that guy. I the reason why I never ever counted Damon Clark in, because I thought that he damn was gonna miss the whole season. I ain't even gonna lie. But for him to come back, if we can get that man back by Green Bay, or even a week after Green Bay, or whatever the case may be, oh my God. I want to see it because I like what I've seen in the film. So if this man, number 90, Hankins, if Damon Clark is the answers to everything that we needed to do in this run game, I'm for it. Now, what you gonna do, Dallas? Is you gonna get that? Go get you another guard. I think Peters should stay. I don't think they should cut him because Peters can play both. He just whatever Peters going through, Peters is gonna have to fight through it. Does he gonna have to miss a couple weeks? If he gonna have to, maybe he gonna come back with his right mind after the bye week. I'm cool with that, But we ain't gonna act like we ain't been playing Peters consistently either, because he ain't been playing consistently. Get this man in the rhythm, He didn't just all of a sudden just, what I'm saying? See, offensive line, man, yes, you lose athleticism and stuff, but you could play offensive line for a while. And that man done seen it all. And the technique that he possessed and the athleticism that he still possessed, especially if you throw him in the inside, come on, man. How can he not get it done? Facts. This NFC is weak, Lo. We could take this at minimum. At minimum. I mean, with this team, Lo, at minimum, we should be in the NFC Championship. At minimum. They might have fixed the defense. I'm cool. I'm cool with fixing it internally, okay? But with this offense, man, we're going to have to fix that externally. We're going to have to go get another body at wide receiver, and you're going to have to get another body at guard, and then I'm good. That ain't, man, we can do that. Look, and the cool thing about it is, though, right? Look what the Chiefs done did today. They didn't want to go get Tony. They like, man, we miss our Tyreek Hill type of dude. So, man, Tony in that offense, man, Tony gonna be balling. So if y'all didn't see my short, if you got room to go get Kadarius Toney, go get Kadarius Toney. Because Kadarius Toney is gonna be put in that Tyreek, because Kadarius Toney can play. He just was not used right in that Giants offense. But Kadarius Toney can play. Yeah, y'all remember, I think it was the year before, Kadarius Toney had gave us problems. Kadarius Toney can play. They just dealing with a scheme right now, man. They just dealing with they were just dealing with Kellen Moore in New York. But look, man, this is if those who ain't seen, man, this is what we gonna be getting, y'all. Let me see something. This is what we want. This is what we want, man. There's a reason why they brought this man in. And I'm going to tell you what, man. This ain't nothing to do with Quentin Bohannon, because Quentin Bohannon has been playing solid, right? But this is just insurance policy if Quentin Bohannon ever was to miss another game. And this is added bonus. A vet, man, who really do this in a run game. We not going to get nothing side to side. We not going to be twisting our body just from side to side like 3-6 Mafia, man. When it come down to his play, we ain't going to get none of that. We're going to get a solid vet. We're going to get a solid vet, man, that ain't going to be moved. We're going to be getting what we were supposed to be getting from the Vanilla Gorilla. That's what we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting what we were supposed to be getting from the Vanilla Gorilla. Because it was supposed to be him and Quentin Bohannon. But for whatever the reason why, and I didn't understand. I'm like, did you not? I said, I'm like, did you not bring this man in? Like, was he gone because, of his mobility? Because if that's the case, then Jonathan Hankins ain't got no mobility like that. You got the young dude, man. I think Vanilla Gorilla will find a home, man, somewhere, man. This is what we've been missing, though, man. Somebody that just not gonna move. Somebody that just not gonna move. You know, somebody that's just gonna just be there, man, and just be physical, man, and just use that shock in his hands to be able to move them guards and them centers, man. This is what we've been missing, y'all. We done come a long way, man, from messing with the Terrell McLeans and the Jay Ratliffs. Now, Jay Ratliff was a bad boy now. Don't get it twisted. Jay Ratliff was a bad boy. But we done came a long way, man, in this, man. We done came a long way in this. To be able to get the size. See, I was like, man, where Dan Quinn at, man? I know Dan Quinn done messed around and he like his big boys, man. How you just come out with, how you just only got one big boy, man? You try to beef up Neville Gallimore. That didn't work. Because Neville Gallimore not no nose. You can't force that man to be no nose. So how about you go bring in another nose? So Dan Quinn was like, yo, I'm tired of getting punked. Look at that, man. That's beautiful, man. Is it something that we really needed, though, man? It's something that we really needed. We really did. Give me a second. Oh, that's on my end for some reason. There you go. This is going to be crucial right here, man. This is going to be crucial right here. What he possessed. This is going to be, to be honest with you, y'all, this is going to be crucial on Sunday. That's going to be crucial on Sunday. This right here. That's going to be crucial on Sunday. If we're gonna stop Montgomery and Herbert, that's going to be crucial right here. Him taking two people, they're not getting no push, and allowing Leighton and them to be able to run free and run and hit. One more week. I believe it's one more week. You know, we're not going to really get too much in the passing game from Micah, so I believe Micah should play a little bit more Mike in this game, y'all. You know, he going to be able to keep them boys clean, man. He going to be able to keep them boys clean. Right here, man. He going to be able to keep them boys clean and allow, even though this man was looking like Leighton on this play, and Anthony Barr, he going to be able to keep the man. He going to be able to keep them clean so we can have an opportunity to be able to stop this. Now, let me tell you something. If Leighton and them, man, especially when this man keeping them clean, if Leighton, man, can't do this Dougie, man, I don't know what to tell him, man. I don't know what to tell him. Because this man, this man so, look at it, this man so heavy-handed. Just holding them up, causing a pile. That's what we need. Quentin Bohannon, he's much quicker and better lateral. But, man, what he bring, number 90, man, that's still valuable, man. You still need that. You know, when you was over there, when we watched the Super Bowl, who did we watch? We watched Ashawn Robinson, right? We watched DJ Reader, right? Them big boys, man, playing excellent nose play. Dallas need that as well, man. That's what's going to help take this to the next level, man. Somebody that's going to stand these boys up, man, lock them out, let these linebackers run free so they can come up, man, and come up and hit, man. Now, Leighton just going to have to come up and hit. If you worried about your neck, Leighton, then you need to retire, man. You shouldn't be out there playing football, man, like you scared to make a tackle, man. That's not healthy, man. You playing a position that's a contact sport. That your neck is going to be involved in pretty much damn near every play that you coming forward. So, man, you're going to have to get with this, man. And if you can't come up and be physical, then you just should retire, Leighton. Let's be real. You should just retire. We need this, y'all. Look at this, man. Man, we've been needing this just to stand them up, man. Oh my gosh, y'all. We've been needing this. We have been needing this for so long. You know how long we've been asking for a nose guard? You know how long we've been asking for a nose guard and to finally get it? To finally get two of them? Two big boys that do different things? That man damn near three. You know that man 350. They said 340. Boy, y'all don't stop lying on this man. That boy 350. That boy 350. If they don't stop lying on this man, talking about he 340. Man, I bet you that man 340 win. 340 win. What, a couple years ago? You know, when he out here fasting? You know, when he stopped eating meat for a week? No. Man, that man be eating pork sandwiches, man, with sourdough bread with the tomatoes on it, man, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That boy every bit of 350, man. They better stop lying on this man. They better stop lying on this man. That man every bit of 350. They better stop lying on this man. Man, we've been needing this, y'all. I can't wait to see him get down on Sunday, man, because I know he's going to make a big difference. I know we're going to see a big difference. When you see that big old heavy D looking man at the one tech, you ain't got to see his number. You just know it's Big Jonathan Hankins, man. When the last time Dallas had 350, man? And when the last time we had a big boy like this, man? Man, is the biggest boy that off of my memory was the last biggest boy that we had? Was that Igor Olshansky? Was it Igor Olshansky the last big boy that we had like this? And he wasn't really playing in. He was playing 3-4 in. Man, we ain't had size like this, man. We ain't had size like this since Bill Parcells. Since Bill Parcells. Yup. KC is prepping for Buffalo, Baltimore. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Facts. Facts, Loki. You spitting right now. Facts. And it took, see, look. Now we're going to have to really place that blame on Jerry, right? Jerry finally woke up and said, man, let Dan Quinn do his thing. And Dan Quinn giving us things, man, that we've been missing for so long. Rob Marinelli want to roll with a linebacker at nose guard. 280, 290. Man, if you don't go ahead and get these 320 plus boys up in here, man, and quit playing. If you don't put these 320 boys up in here and quit playing, he got two of them. And he drafted another one. He just ain't here. He said, hey, all my D tackles, y'all need to bulk up in the off season. Everybody change their body. Even Carlos Watkins. And it shows in the interior of the defensive line. It shows in the interior of the defensive line. Now, linebackers, is you going to take this challenge? Is Jerry going to just say, hey, look, man, Kellen Moore, my guy, but it just ain't working out. I appreciate you, Kellen Moore, but you is not about to jeopardize one of the best chances that I've ever had to reach the Super Bowl in 20 years. You are not about to mess this up, Kellen. So we're going to have to let you go. Mike, or even anybody else, I'm going to need you to call these plays. I'm going to need you to get us to the promised land, Mike. Can you and will you do that, Mike? Mike, we probably have an understanding that you won't be back next year, but you definitely going to have you a job next year somewhere else, or even a consultant here. But Mike, Me and you both know that this opportunity doesn't come all the time. So, Mike, let's put away, even though you know that you're not going to be here, let's go win a ring together, Mike. Can Jerry get over himself and have that type of conversation with Mike? Can he realize his mistake? Get rid of Kellen Moore, man. We'll fix this Dak stuff and getting the most out of him. We'll fix it in the offseason. We'll fix what we got going. But when it comes out to this play calling, you can fix it now. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense for us not to get the most. What the hell is your point of paying Gallup and get ready and put that 88 on CD and you're not going to treat him as such? What the hell is the point? There ain't no point. You wasting. You wasting. We could have allocated that money somewhere else. So if you're going to use these wide receivers and you're going to sign them and you got to know to pay Gallup, even coming off the knee injury, then use them. Use CD. How, man, CD doesn't even get used like an 88. CD only getting the numbers because it's a passing league now. CD got talent. It's time to use them, man. It's time to use them. We're gonna jeopardize the opportunity that we have not had for years. Because of Kellen Moore? Hell no. They better fix this. And they better fix it now. You thinking that because you done signed a big boy Hankins and you think that the defense is going to be better, but you know good and well you need more than that. You ain't got to spend for no top-notch wide receiver. Just get you a wide receiver that can win quick. You know I've been an advocate for Andy Isabella. See what he got. See what Mims got. Since we always like them big wide receivers, well, let's see what Mims got. You know what I'm saying? But then you're like, okay, we get a wide receiver, but at least we're going to use them. Probably not, you know? But it's just the fact of we having the weapons there and be able to put pressure on the defense, making them put extra corners and safeties out there and being able to pound that ball. Because you got to worry about, all they got to do is just worry about the two wide receivers, but they know that we ain't going to use them, so they can go ahead and bring their big packages in because we ain't going to use them. They don't fear us. They don't fear us downfield. When we throw downfield, it's like a surprise. Oh, Dallas, you can throw downfield. What the hell is the reason of signing Turpin like that if you're not going to use him to its totality? Even the Bears use Devin Harris sometimes, man. The Bears use Devin Harris more as a wide receiver than we did. Joshua Cribbs being used as a wide receiver. Dante Hall being used as a wide receiver. All these top-notch returners have been used as wide receivers. Tavon Austin been used more than this. How are we going to use Tavon Austin more than this? We use Dwayne Harris more than this. Turpin is a walking home run. Why the hell we can't batter up and go hit a home run? It's time to batter up and hit a home run. If they learn to respect this passing game, if they learn to respect that we can go deep, we're going to see home runs in the running game. I promise you that. If we learn to open this thing up, we are going to see home runs in the passing game. But we got to open it up. We got to open it up. Man. Got more catches than probably Gallup. Got more catches than Gallup on one game. And Turpin combined. That's crazy. You know, as much as I'm excited about the way we playing, as much as people display they want to see a high pass. I don't. Why change something if it ain't broke? Why fix it? You know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, why fix it? They say, is this sustainable? Yes, this play style is sustainable. You have a defense that nobody in the league has. From top to bottom, don't nobody got this D line. From top to bottom, don't nobody got the secondary. You got depth at the necessary positions. You have playmakers. So yes, we can Baltimore this up. We can Chicago defense this up. We can Pittsburgh defense this up. Yes, we can. They just think because it's a passing league that teams built like this that it's not going to be built for success. I hate to break it to them, but physicality always wins. Physicality always wins, and it will continue to win. If we more physical than you, I don't care how many times you pass the ball. Guess what? Is you going to be able to pass that ball like that in the snow? Is you going to be able to pass that ball like that in the rain? Can you stand the rain? When it's hella cold, when it's -5 degrees in Green Bay, is you going to be able to pass the ball? No. So if you can't run the ball, see the Bills, they talk about passing offense, right? Why the Bills always come up short? Because they can't run the ball. They be having these explosive offenses for the last couple of years, but they always come up short because they can't run the ball. They can't sustain the lead. They can't milk the clock out because they can't run the ball. Why do you think they went to go get Cook? Because they want to try to run the ball. It don't matter. I don't give a damn what Stephon Diggs and them got going on. If you can't run the ball in December and January, you ain't going to be able to win. The Bengals got there because they was able to run the ball. The Rams was able to run the ball good enough, and they knew it was time to step up. So what did they do? They said, bump the scheme. Cooper Kupp, need you to win this game. They got bum corners, man. Need you to win this game, Cooper Kupp. I need you to win this game, Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp went to go win that game. I need you to go win this game, CeeDee Lamb. I need you to go win this game, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb need to be able to do that. But you need to be able to put CeeDee Lamb in a position to do that. Pitch and catch. Quit being predictable. Actually be what your occupation says. Offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. Actually be that. Actually be that. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. This ain't rocket science. This ain't rocket science. This ain't E equals MC squared. This is get the ball to your playmakers. Will it be a little bit tougher this week without Zeke? Yes. Yes, it will. But should we get the job done? Yes, we should. So it's time to get the job done. It's time to get the job done. Gotta stop playing, man. And I see it. I see what this team, how far this team can go. And I always got in the back of my mind, man, but Kellen Moore, though, I shouldn't feel like that. I shouldn't be like, but Kellen Moore, though. Man, if Kellen Moore jeopardizes my chance of getting a Super Bowl, is this the residence of the Moors? Kellen Moore pick up. Bah! What you mean? Sleep? What you mean? Man, you messed this opportunity up for us. Bink, bink. What you mean, Kellen? Y'all gonna get a call from me, man. We gonna go live, man. You gonna hear me. You gonna hear me, man. You gonna collect call from. Hey, it's your partner, man. It's 2 times, man, to the side, man. What you in for? Man, I had to go pull up O'Kellen Moore, man. Why? What you mean? Man, we were supposed to win it all. I was hot, man. It's just, hey, it says what it was, man. Man, you better not jeopardize this opportunity, man. Shoot, man. God damn, I just see it. We are not far off. One more wide receiver that you can go get for, man. Forget them draft picks. Go package, man. Go package. What's his name, man? Tolbert or something. Go get you. Go Tolbert and lower. Man, go get you this. Go get you a wide receiver that can ball. James Washington as your 4th wide receiver, I'm with that. Noah Brown as your 4th, 5th wide receiver, I'm with that. Go get me a 3. You already got, what's his name, Turpin. So you got the weapons, Tony Pollard. So you got the weapons, you got the tight ends. All you need is one more wide receiver and a guard. That's all you need. And for Kellen Moore to get out of our way. And we could do what we want to this year. That's what we missing. I'll be damned. They better not mess this up, man. Dallas know they need to go get another wide receiver, man. They know they need to go get another wide receiver. They know that. They know that. For you to not go get one, no. What is that telling me? That telling me you damn near want to throw this. You damn near want to throw this away. You out here want to, man, unless Tolbert got some secret powers, man, that I don't know about, unless James Washington is him that I don't know about. You see, I never ever wanted James Washington in the number 2 role. James Washington was like, he's number 3 at best. So if James Washington ended up being the 3 wide receiver that we always needed, then okay. I'm glad about it. Then it's cool. But if they're going to commit to that, right? If they're going to commit to that, they better be right. The trade deadline is coming up. So they better be right. They better be right. I know that. Facts. Especially if you got you a young wide receiver, that is the draft pick. Just like we had the draft pick with Amari. Amari was the draft pick. And if you got to give up a 3rd, 4th rounder for a baller that you can have for the next 3-4 years, that's the draft pick. You know? Let's say, for instance, man, Mims ended up being a baller, a number 1 wide receiver type. And say, for instance, CeeDee Lamb just wasn't him. Now you got your wide receiver. You're going to get another one for lower cost. They say that they like to have insurance. Oh, man. It's cool. It's good that we've been drafting, but we got our picks, yo. We have enough draft picks, man, to go ahead and keep this thing going, keep this thing fuming, keep this thing going, right? You're probably going to have to draft another running back next year, right? All depends what they do at wide receiver. You're probably going to have to get another wide receiver. Not too sure if you need to go get another linebacker. Because if Cox step up, then you don't really need another linebacker like that. And then you got Harper. You probably gonna have to get another. You got your DN for the future in Sam Williams. He's your future DeMarcus Lawrence replacement. You're probably gonna have to get. You could probably go with a vet wide receiver. I mean, a vet DN. But you got your D tackles for the future, right? So all of that doesn't require a high draft pick to be able to fill them in. You got your safeties for the future. You you know what's going to help fill all these roles in? We start being better in free agency. We start being better in trade. Stephen Jones and them ain't pull the trigger right now because you know why? They're scared they're going to make a mistake. They're scared that he ain't going to do what he's supposed to. You can't live in fear. Manager risk, you can't live in fear. You can't live in fear. And at this point in time, if we moving in the spirit of fear, we're going to jeopardize the season. They're going to jeopardize the season moving in the spirit of fear. Yes, they will. So, man, they better get this thing going, man. That's all I know. They better get this thing going. They better get this thing going. Man, I want to see by this weekend one of them wide receivers is to Dallas. Or they like, when Odell get ready to sign. I'm cool with that too. Odell or whatever the case, I'm cool with that. If you don't want to spend no resources, you just want to spend some money, go get Odell, I'm fine with that too. But you still got to go get another guard though, just in case. Connor McGovern is trash. He's always been trash. I believe that position will be fixed when Tyron Smith come back, but right now we're playing the long game. If Tyron Smith come back, I never expected Tyron Smith to come back, but if for some reason this man done healed up and we able to get Tyron Smith for a run, come on, man. I hate for me not to be able to see Tyron Smith, man, one more time in that Cowboys uniform and him being a winner. Because one thing's for sure, Tyron Smith, man, they've been a warrior for us, man. So I would love, man. We already done seen Witten not get it. We already done seen Romo not get it. We already done seen Dez not get it. We done seen Ware not get it with us. I want to see Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, man, who done been with us through thick and thin, go get them one, man. Zeke deserve it. Zeke been nothing but a team player, man. I want to see Zeke hold up that damn trophy. Zeke deserve it. You know? Does DeMarcus Lawrence deserve it? Nah, he talked too much. Nah, I don't lie. But see, one thing for sure, man, we in that position, man. Michael Parsons, man, when it's time to close, Michael Parsons will not allow us to not get that ring. All you gotta do is put Michael Parsons in position to close it out. He will not allow us not to get it. He's too much of a dog for that. This bye week coming perfect. Allow Michael Parsons to rest so he can get all that burst back in totality, man. Allow everybody to get rest, knock the rust off. Allow Lawrence to rest, man, and get ready for this season to finish strong. Because I believe we still got them little things, man, don't we still got them 3 games, man, in a matter of what? Like a couple weeks span or whatever, like a week and a half span or something like that. Don't we still got that? That Thanksgiving and then the next Thursday night, or did they eliminate that for us? Facts. Come on. You know? And I'm fine with it. If Tober was a miss, man, that ain't nothing, man. That ain't nothing. That don't define him. Just go ahead, man. Before he get exposed on that football field, if he not him, then go ahead, man. Go get us a wide receiver, man. That is him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. I just want to win. Loke, I ain't won, man. Oh, my gosh. Loke, I just want to win, Loke. I'm enjoying winning the way that I'm winning. I don't care about blowing nobody out. I care about that win column. Man, I don't even remember the score off of the Bengals game. I don't even remember the score off the Giants game. We don't remember the score. We remember the win. We don't care how we won. Did you win? Winners find a way to win. And I want to win. I don't care about the score, blowing people out. All the people who be blowing people out. All the people who were blowing people out last year. Did they win the Super Bowl? No. That don't win Super Bowls. The formula that we're doing right now and build up on building that passing game up a little bit better, that's the formula that's going to win it all. Just got to execute it to be able to win it all. But we got the formula. We got the formula. It's time to execute. It's time to execute. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man. But we're going to see, man, what's going on, man. This thing crazy, man. I'm interested, man. Play some of these things. Yeah, man. It's here in front of us, man. It's just the question is these boys going to get it done? These boys going to get it done. Yeah, let's hope for the best. I guess we'll tell them more. Let's hope for the best. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Get ready to get off, man. Get ready to get ready for this game. Go look at my FanDuel stuff, man. And man, I appreciate y'all, man. Please hit that like button. And for those y'all who didn't, man, and we up out of here.